Christ when it comes to communicating Christ to people. And that's a real challenge that I face. One of my best lines is, I am a dirty, rotten sinner. And what I'm seeking to smash is the stereotype that a Christian is someone who claims to be morally superior to everybody else. That's a lie. I'm a follower of Christ because I need God's forgiveness, because I've messed up. And if I ever forget that, and if I think that my faith in Christ has produced a morally superior person named Cliffe Knechtle, I have parted company with reality. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found, was blind, but now I see. Yeah, that's where it's at. A story, Tucker, that I use a lot is Truth and Reconciliation Commission, after apartheid was being taken apart in South Africa. Officer Vanderwood was at one end of the court, and a black South African woman was at the other end of the court. And the Truth and Reconciliation Commission looked into the face of the black South African and said, ma'am, this officer went to your township, arrested your husband, brought him outside the township, partied, and roasted him over a fire till he was burned to death. 1 year later, they did the same thing to your son. Came to your home, arrested your son, took him out to a party outside the town, and burned him to death. Now, what do you want us to do with this white police officer? And this black South African woman said, I got 3 requests. First request is, I want this white police officer to take me to the place where he burned my husband and my son to death so that I can gather up their ashes and give them a proper burial. Second request is, I want this white police officer to come to my township once a month and allow me to mother him, because I got a lot of mothering left in me and he's taken my family away from me. And the third thing is, I want you to allow me to walk across this courtroom now and give him a hug to try and convince him that my forgiveness of him is genuine and real. And the Truth and Reconciliation Commission said, yes, go ahead. This black South African woman stands up, and as she's walking across the courtroom to this man who was responsible for the murder of her husband and son, a person starts singing, Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now am found, was blind, but now I see. That's the gospel of Jesus Christ.
That's pretty far from what anyone naturally wants or believes.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, how do you make the case that acting against your own impulses, against your own instincts is good? Like, why? That's pretty radical. It's a little more radical, I think, than we appreciate normally.
Absolutely correct. It's totally radical. And so is me getting on a diet. When the doctor says to me, you're getting close to being diabetic, Cliff. Yeah, I got to cut ice cream out. I don't want to do that. But if I want to play with my grandchildren 10 years from now, I better do that.
Yeah.
So I'm free. I'm free to eat ice cream every night, a whole bowl full of it, or a pint of it, whatever. Or I'm free to diet. I'm free to do that in order to play with my grandchildren 10 years from now. Yeah, if I want to get a good education, I've got to discipline myself. And if I want to play basketball at Davidson College, I'm really going to have to discipline myself because I don't have the innate talent to do that. So yeah, if I want to achieve excellence in life, I'm going to have to discipline myself and put myself through some things that I don't naturally want to do. And that's what we call living a wise life of excellence, of using the gifts that God has given me to make a difference in this world for good, of using this incredible body that God has blessed me with to serve God by serving people more effectively, to develop this amazing mind, the most powerful muscle in our body that God has given me, by developing that mind so I can think more clearly and help more people. Yeah, I don't necessarily want to do that, but it's what's best. It's what's wisest. So therefore I want to do it.